Welcome to Paradigms at paradigms.life, the radio show and podcast that brings you inspiring people with visions of a viable future for life on Earth that includes humans. Hi, I'm Baruch, host of Paradigms. I'm glad to be here with you, bringing you a wonderful musician who combines a bunch of musical traditions in a very surprising way, but the music is amazing and powerful and will transport you, which is what it's supposed to do. So we're going to talk with him and hear some of the new music and hear some of his older music too. So let's get right to it and meet my guest on this episode of Paradigms. Saïd Tichiti, welcome to Paradigms.
Thank you very much.
I just listened to this beautiful new record, Jarama, and just floating away a bit on the music. What I'm interested in is your story, because you're from Morocco, you're living in Hungary. This music is this combination of African and Balkan music and other influences too, of course. And you're playing some really interesting instruments, and you have amazing ensemble of people. I mean, the music is really heartwarming. So what's your story? How did you get into this?
It's so simple. You know, Gnawa music in Morocco, we consider it as Black Moroccan music. It's also kind of traveling music. It's kind of music came to North Africa in the 16th century. And I was thinking that I'm continuing this travel from Morocco now to Central Europe. And my story is simple, that I had a French scholarship. I moved with this scholarship from Rabat in Morocco to Paris. I studied there for 2 years. I get my diploma, and I meet Hungarian woman who brought me to Budapest since 1998. And since that moment, I am living here in Central Europe, in Budapest, amazing city. And I am making this Moroccan music with people I meet on the spot. So it's really a long journey, more than 20 years playing music here in Hungary. Now I have 2 main bands. Shortly, my story.
Did you know as a child that music was really going to be your thing?
It's interesting because I'm coming from a family where everybody is playing music. So my father was active in ganga style, which is also slavery style of music in Morocco. And my mother is playing gedra, which is also traditional women music in southern Morocco. Then all my brothers, sisters are active in music. And one day I said, I would like to, of course, it's not question if I would like to play music. It was that just, I would like to do it professionally. My decision was, I would like to join the drama theater. So I moved from, after secondary school, I moved from my home city, Gulmim, from the south of Morocco to Rabat to study drama. And music is a part of my life. It's coming from my tradition. But when I arrived to Budapest, I see it's that I didn't have other choice. With Hungarian language, you cannot play in Hungarian theater. So I said, no, there is no three choices. So I will absolutely focus on music, and this is my mission, and this is how I would like to express myself artistically.
It's always so interesting how different people come to their creative thing, you know, and then the decision to really pursue it and all of what goes with that, all of what you let go of in order to do that, you know, because you're not going to have that regular life if you're embracing being an artist.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking about a kind of mission, because really it's not easy also to live from music, but it's not kind of for me that it's not a material question. It's kind of my existence. I feel that I am living because I'm doing this stuff, and maybe I can do other job and have better material life. But I feel that No, I'm happy with what I'm doing. And especially here in Hungary, you know, each project is absolutely, you feel that you are newborn. So you take a new project, you promote it, you go and you reach a, top. Then you have to start again, because you cannot live for during 10 days with one album or one repertoire. So each project is absolutely new starting. That's why I feel that I am an eternal child. I am every day is my birthday.
The music itself is actually a very interesting combination of stimulating and calming. You know, it's like you get us worked up and then you calm us down, you know.
You know, I don't start playing music with the theory. I don't start fixing anything. I'm not writing music in academic way. I am mind composer. All my music is coming from my feeling and my intuitions, and also from this tradition I'm taken from Morocco. So it's absolutely deep traditions, absolutely clean traditions, and at the same time, you know, we are in the 21st century where we have different influences coming from. Actually, I'm living not more, but 25 years now living in Hungary, and really I have a lot of connections with gypsy music, klezmer music, with the Hungarian traditional music, with all this. Then I am bringing a lot of stuff also from Moroccan, Berber, African, Arabic, Muslim, Middle Eastern, and all this melange make me wow.
Yeah.
And I have to take one moment and they say, now I would like to express who I am. With this project in this EP, it was more focused on South Moroccan music, and especially this connection between Morocco and Black Africa or Sub-Saharan Africa. And we have this Hassani and Gnawa music. I feel that they are really the two styles connecting Morocco with its African roots. African roots, it's more, this is the desert, the trance, and also the meditative. That's also what this music is reflecting. You are coming from monotone part of the world where the desert, nothing is happening, but suddenly there is all-time vibes and there is some strong things happening. And I think music is really combining this monotony, if I can say, or the monotony and the trance music.
The music is the embodiment of human. It's human inspiration from many directions, and isn't that kind of the whole point? This music really offers us a place to come together.
Absolutely, and I'm really happy that it was also a tool for me to be fastly integrated in Hungarian society, where with absolutely very, very rich musical country, and you have great academy, you have really strong traditional music, you have a lot of influences. And when I arrived here, and they started also to show what I know, and I feel that also I'm learning a lot of things from Hungarian musicians, and it's space of where we are sharing more than we are teaching each other. So it's really, we are I'm absolutely happy with my journey in Hungary, and I hope in the future we can show more things between my culture, my experience, and my presence in Hungarian sphere.
I'm talking with Saïd Tichiti about the new record Jarama with his band Chalaban. Let's hear some of it right now. Here's the title track, Jarama, from Saïd Tichiti and Chalaban. This is Paradigms at paradigms.life.
جرم ما العيش الميدوم جرم ما العيش الميدوم زبدة والعسل العمامة ما الفاي ما غلى القيوم نيت غير ما تطامة جرم
That's the title track of the new EP from Saïd Tichiti, Jarama. And now let's get back to my conversation with Saïd. On my mother's side, everyone is Hungarian or Russian or Ukrainian. And my father's side, my grandparents are Austro-Hungarian. So I have this relationship, even though I have not spent time there, with the place where you are. My mother's grandmother's people ran an inn in Budapest, on Buda side, I believe.
Oh,
So we're
I'm
talking
English side, by the way.
well, we're talking 19th century.
Yeah.
But what's it been like for you to live in Hungary? I mean, okay, 25 years, it's your home, a long time now. You're, it's your place. I'm just fascinated and curious.
It's really very attractive. I am not fan of the big cities, and what I like in Budapest that it's 2 million cities. So it's for me it's okay. This is my size, what I can. But at the same time, there is a lot of things happening. Budapest is absolutely dynamic city. The alternative theaters, the official theaters, you have underground music, you have traditional. They call it zanahas, when Hungarians are going to dance on traditional music. This is in Hungarian they say tanzhaz. I call it transhaz because it's kind of absolutely Hungarian way to make trance music. And also the diversity of Hungarian. It's a small country, 10 million in total, but you have a lot of minorities. You have Serbians minorities playing music. They have Jewish music, klezmer music. It's absolutely also very strong. There is Armenian minority. There is Greek. It's for me to be in such city. It's just really amazing, and that's why I can never imagine that I can move away from Budapest. I don't say that it's my second home. It's absolutely my home.
Here in the U.S., we hear about Hungary primarily as an illiberal state, and we hear about Orban, and we hear, rise in Nazism and all these kinds of things. Is this what you experience?
Honestly, it's a political question because I'm living in society and I don't have any political project. And if I say that my music is absolutely integrated in Hungarian society, it means that I'm not fighting with my music. No, because music is not a force. I'm just playing music and make it, and the Hungarian people love my music. I have funds from Hungarian official authorities. I get money also for some project for my musical project. So as I am not in political confrontation, I don't say that it's the case. But when I say, and I moved to the political, and I read newspaper, and I see the situation, yes, I feel the difference between Hungary 25 years ago and today. And I had the big chance to arrive 25 years ago when Hungary was not member of European Union. It was even very, very closed country, and the population was really very, very open comparing to today's Hungarians. So yes, I say that's the only change. I feel that the openness was more interesting 25 years ago than today. But as what is the feeling to live in a liberal or illiberal country, I can answer only one way. As artist, I can be only liberal, not in the economic way, but I say in artistic way. I do music because I am liber, I am free man, and I like to do it freely. So illiberalism, I don't know who can make orientation on my life. My music was born before Orban or before all politicians. I think this kind of traditional music will continue with or without Orban, like Hungarian traditions also was born 1,000 years ago and will continue anywhere. So it's and I am happy that absolutely it's about culture, about music, and about sharing, and not absolutely not about politics.
You make a very interesting observation that before joining the EU, there was more openness. The pendulum has to swing back and forth. Apparently, this is a human thing, right? So when there is a need for more openness, people are more open. When things get very open, people can begin to close down. So we're always in this dynamic sort of conversation with ourselves and each other.
Absolutely. I think also in even the creativity under the dictatorship is more creative than under liberalism. So it's when you are in liberal sphere, you are more the mainstream, and you are more looking for what is commercially what you can sell better. But when you are under political or strong political regime, the creativity is absolutely more exciting, I can say.
We'll be back with more of my conversation with Saïd Tichiti after we hear another track from Jarama. This one's called Fulani. That's Fulani from the new EP Jarama by Saïd Tichiti and Chalaban. Isn't this music wonderful? It's so intense. It's textured. You can hear, the African rhythms and the Baltic sounds. I love that it's such a combination of things. All right, here's the next part of my conversation with Saïd Tichiti. This music that you've made, this EP, and all the music leading up to it, there is intention, there is message, there is, what you're saying to us. Can you talk about that a little more?
I had the chance to make this documentary film, Echoes of the Sahara, and I traveled to Morocco to collect this Hassani music, especially Hassani because it's really very archaic music, And I was born in this culture, but as a child, I didn't like this music because for me, for children, it's music based on poems and monotone. It's not attractive for children.
Old people stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Beautiful poems, it's for old people. Then as adults, you feel that, wow, that you stand to understand the lyrics. You are stand to discover also the rhythmically what happening. and it's kind of music which is inside Morocco. It's not very, very popular. It really, you are looking for something very, very far, very, very hidden space. So I started to learn this. I went to Morocco. I meet with many musicians in my home city, then in Laayoune, in Dakhla, on all Saharas, and I got, I don't know, more than 12 songs, beautiful songs, and I had to take my time. Then there was the period of COVID when there was nothing happening, so there was a long period, and I feel that, okay, maybe now I don't have time to make a complete album of this, all music I collected. Let's do this, for me, the representative songs. And and I started with Jarama, for example, a song. I was asking there what the word Jarama, what does it mean? And I discovered that it's in some Western African country, the word means thank you. In Hungarian, we say köszönöm, or in Arabic, shukran. I start to learn and to see the lyrics, and really it's amazing, because this is the most strong thing in this Arabic, archaic, old Arabic culture is the poems. Do you know, before Islam, it was the only artistic expression in Arabic culture. They kept only the poesy of the poems. And I think in Hassani music, these poetic traditions are still very, very strong. And I think that's why also rhythmically I keep more song very, very slow, and to give to the lyric more importance than musically. And and we had to work with Hungarian musicians to make some arrangements. And the most difficult was also that the original songs are unlimited, are very long on time, because they are based on some improvisations happening on spot in this culture. The poems arrived, the musicians, they stay together, and it's kind of old style of slam poetry, just improvisation on music and poems, and at the end you have absolutely new songs happening, and that's how it happened in the desert. Then after that, I had to do it now in album way, so I cannot exceed 3-5 minutes. So how to do, and it was the challenge, and I think and even I was, because all songs are really very short, I make it more adapted to radios and to the modern life.
There have been other folks on this show who are Gnawa musicians, and so I've learned about, these can go on for days.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's not a song; it's an experience.
Absolutely.
So in Jarama, I have to say, I was only sorry that they were not short, but that there were only 4 of them. I wanted it to go on much longer, because it really does take you into the zone, and that's a place where human beings digest and process, and more creativity comes.
It's also the problem of the album. For me, absolutely, I was thinking all time that I am a live music musician. Okay, we make album just as a souvenir for home, but this music, if you have to come to live it live, and this song is not 2 minutes music, or song. It's absolutely not. You can come there and you see that it can be 10 minutes, it can be, I don't know, 15 minutes, and that's the live music. And I'm asking everybody, if really, for all traditional roots, it's not connected to time. Time there is not money. That's it. But with album, we are absolutely.
It's a taste.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll be back with the final part of this conversation with Saïd Tichiti after we hear this track from the new EP Jarama. It's called Ya Lolalye.
يا لوليلي يا مولانا يا لوليلي ليلي يمولانا ذوك اللانا يمولانا يا ليلي يمولانا ذوك اللانا يمولانا يا ليلي يمولانا يا ليلي يمولانا ذوك اللانا يمولانا يا ليلي يمولانا ذوك اللانا يمولانا ولا للخوف يمولانا ولا للخوف يمولانا من مولانا يمولانا نبني خيمة يمولانا للي جانا يمولانا نبني خيمة يمولانا نبني خيمة يمولانا للي جانا يمولانا نبني خيمة يمولانا للي جانا يمولانا واطبل مدروس يمولانا واطبل مدروس يمولانا للخوانة يمولانا وانتي العروس يمولانا العريسانة يمولانا وانتي العروس يمولانا وانتي العروس يمولانا العريسانة يمولانا وانتي العروس يمولانا العريسانة يمولانا يا ليلي يمولانا يا ليلي يمولانا ذوك اللانا يمولانا يا ليلي يمولانا ذوك اللانا يمولانا
That's Ya Lolaliyi from Saïd Tichiti and Chalaban's new EP, Jarama. And now here's the final part of my conversation with Saïd Tichiti. This is Paradigms at paradigms.life. It's a taste, but you also have some really great videos on YouTube that are longer and that take people more into the thing.
Yes.
So I just think it's wonderful. Honestly, it's a tool. We need whatever tools we have to work with our consciousness. And right now, there's so much stimulation people receive that promotes fear and anger, that to have spaces to go to that are about really the healing space, it's not entertainment, it's medicine.
Absolutely, absolutely. But by the way, actually exactly today we get the final version of the clip, because we make the clip of Jarama, and it's I think it's a really amazing Hungarian director who did it, and I think in few days officially it will be online on YouTube, and I will share the link with you when it will be ready.
Please do. I can't wait to watch it and to share it. How fantastic. This is great. So you're based in Budapest, but do you travel to play music? Do you go, I mean, now that COVID has sort of is less, not gone.
Absolutely. Even 2 years ago, I had a big, really very big tour in US, and we made more than 14 concerts everywhere, from New York to Los Angeles, California, and everywhere. And for the next year, we are invited. We will play in, so of course, in Hungary, we play a lot. This is our our home. But we will have South American tour. We are in Chile and then Colombia. Then we will have also a tour in Italy. So it's we are moving a lot. If people are coming to Budapest, really, they will find us because we play almost in the main festivals in the region, even in Austria, in Poland, in Serbia, and Romania. So yeah, it's and in Morocco we had many times, and just before the COVID, it was the last. And I hope to bring back this music also to Morocco to show it for Moroccan audience and to see how it will work.
I love to think of you out there sending out these literally these vibrations into those places, because we know that when music happens or when people meditate or whatever people do in a place, it has an effect. Even on the people who don't know it's happening, it has an effect.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. This is great, Saïd. It's beautiful music, and I love where you're coming from. This is what we need. It's so good. Saïd, thank you so much for sharing this. And lots of people will hear this and listen to your music and receive what you're putting out.
Thank you. Thank you for your invitation. And I hope to see you somewhere in this amazing world.
I've been talking with Saïd Tichiti. His band Chalaban has a new EP called Jarama, and we've just heard some of it. We're going to hear another track from that after we hear some older music from Saïd Tichiti and Chalaban, just to give us more of a sense of musically where they're coming from. So we're going to listen to 4 tracks right now, and then we'll be back to close out the show, starting with a song called Fulan Hiritsa.
صديق فلان هيريزا الله فلان هيريزا صديق فلان هيريزا الله فلان هيريزا وفينكم أولاد السودان الله فلان هيريزا وفينكم أولاد بمبرا الله فلان هيريزا مباركة ولدت مبيرك الله فلان هيريزا سعدة وصديق فلان هيريزا الله فلان هيريزا صديق حم والدينا حمالنا لا إله إلا الله صديق فلان هيريزا الله فلان هيريزا صديق فلان هيريزا الله فلان هيريزا اللهم صل على نبينا الله فلان هيريزا مبراوي بمبراوي كويا الله فلان هيريزا سويه ولا اله الا الله الله فلان هيريزا او مامادو رجال احباب الله يا رجال الله لا اله الا الله صديق اولاد رجال الله فلان هيريزا سدي لا إله إلا الله سدي لا إله إلا الله سدي يا سيدي عمرة سدي يا مولاي إدريس سدي لا إله إلا الله سدي يا مولاي عمرة سدي لا إله إلا الله سدي سيدنا بلال. Vas-y. Akuvet kazo sam. Azat sema hashish free. Hashish free.
We just heard live versions of a couple of tracks, Hashish Free and Sidna Bilal. And before that, from the album Jelimim, we heard Fulan Hiritsa. Great music, so alive, so overflowing with energy and passion. Thank you so much, Saïd Tichiti, for coming on Paradigms and talking with me about your journey and your music. I hope I make it to Budapest so I can go and listen to you all play live. Folks, if you'd like to know more about Saïd Tichiti, about the band Chalaban, there is a website, of course, chalabanband.com. It's CHALABAN-BAND.com. Check them out. They've got 6 records plus this EP. There's a lot of music to listen to. There's a ton of videos on their website and on YouTube, so go for it. Also, Saïd talked about the film, Echoes of the Sahara. There's a link to that on the Paradigms website. So that's paradigms.life, where you'll find this episode and 15 years worth of Paradigms episodes archived for you to listen to. And if you scroll down that page, at the bottom you'll see a link to my new audiobook, The Prophet by Khalil Gibran, voiced by myself and internationally known author and permaculture teacher Starhawk. I hope you'll check that out. The website for the audiobook is theprophet.life. We're going to close out the show with one last track from Jarama. It's called Yahweh Lu, and let's let the word for the week be laughter. Find a way to laugh. Even with painful things happening, laughter is good medicine, just like the music we've been listening to. Good medicine. So, the word for the week is laughter. All right. Baruch signing off for this episode of Paradigms. We'll be back next time with more inspiring people. Until then, laugh and be well.
مداح يا قاندن وبلا مسكن نأذن نأذن جيتك مداح يا قاندن وبلا مسكن نأذن نأذن مر المفتاح يلا ليانا لقفال أحرن نأذن نأذن مر المفتاح يلا ليانا لقفال أحرن نأذن نأذن مر المفتاح نأذن مر المفتاح نأذن لقفال أحرن نأذن نأذن مر المفتاح نأذن مر المفتاح نأذن لقفال أحرن نأذن نأذن مر المفتاح يلا ليانا لقفال أحرن نأذن نأذن مر المفتاح يلا ليانا لقفال أحرن نأذن نأذن
You've been listening to Paradigms at paradigms.life.